I have no script, so this is already a shit show. Anyway. The moment we've all been waiting for. A coffee company is finally giving you a video on roasting coffee. If you want educational purposes, we're probably gonna do one of those later on. Today is entertainment only. But anyway, this morning we preheated the drum, got it to temperature. We did a nice roast of Colombian, had a couple of orders of the Colombian this morning. By the way, that is getting really low on stock. By the time we open the shop, we may not have it, just depends how things go. But either way, it's gonna be gone or just a little bit. And then we're gonna roll in a different one. Next up, we're gonna do a Costa Rican. I got a little bit of that to do. Should go fairly nice. One thing, actually, it's fairly nice. We've roasted this shit 1,000 times. It's gonna go good. It's fine, roaster's good. I'm just rambling. I have no script, so this is already a shit show. Anyway, when I started roasting coffee and learning how to do all that, the one thing I wanted to do is know how to roast it without a computer. Most of these machines, especially the newer ones, you can hook these temperature probes right there into a computer. And when you do that, it basically gives you a nice little curve on the temperature and you can map out your roast. Well, old school, they didn't have computers, and well, if you don't have a computer, you need to know how to roast. So my main deal was, I need to roast without a computer. And actually, I roast most without a computer just because I enjoy it. Some little roast sheets I've typed out, and a phone for a timer. Colombian, it's cool. Drop it. Give me a little gas. Cut back my air. I do want to mention, since I'm waiting for this, never put your beans in the hopper while you're preheating. Not necessarily that it starts roasting it, but from experience, it can throw off the coffee a little bit. I'm gonna throw my coffee in the hopper now. Coffee's dropped. You just don't want to like preheat your coffee. I don't know. No one else may notice, but I notice, and it's just a weird thing. Timer is started. We dropped at 390. We're good there. And we have a turnaround, especially on this coffee, around 130. Turnaround is when I drop the beans in there, right? I drop in, the drum's hot. Well, beans are at ambient temperature, unless you fucked up and preheated them in the hopper. But anyway, they're at ambient temperature, so it cools the drum. So what happens is that 390 drops to around 175, 180. And then once it hits there, it turns around, starts going back up. That turnaround point is very key for us. 111, we should have turnaround here in a bit. We will see. Turn around right at 135. I hit 180 degrees. Perfect. Gas is beefed up already. I pre-beefed. I may have botched this one. No, we're good. I got too much shit on my mind. Still pretty raw. One thing about it, you can smell this shit. It smells amazing. I know it's not coffee, but one day we will have canned cold brew. I will probably drink that shit until I'm out of it. I am paying attention, I promise. I get bored. I can't even say that. I'm not bored. I can see my sight glass there. It's in the yellowing phase. I'll try to show you guys. Not quite. Needs a little more. It's gonna focus. I got a shittier lens on here. Well, it's not a shitty lens. It's just not my expensive lens. It's actually a kit lens. It just worked better for the setting. The other one, the zoom was too close, so you would have just seen like right here. It would have been just talking head and little roaster. You need the whole picture. We're a little hot. So we're gonna bump up the gas a little, or bump down the gas, I'm sorry. Yeah, nope, too much. Boop. And we're gonna give her a little extra air than normal. There's one thing about this Costa Rican. It's really dense. It picks up heat fast. And I'm probably totally wrong, but when I get a little out of my curve where I want to be, I can easily make it up without messing up my batch too bad. I don't really get any spotting or nothing, so if it's not too far out, we can gradually get it back on track. She is running a little hot. Still good, she slowed down. I'm not even gonna try to show you. The fucking lens won't focus. It is what it is. Ooh, 830. Boom. 367. We made that sucker up perfect. Beautiful. 367. We were shooting for 368. I'm gonna keep it as is. Just a little smoothed out that curve. We're going a little sharp up. Bumped up the airflow. Killed the gas a little more than normal. It's gonna look great. I'm gonna verify. No spotting, no nothing crazy, no scorch marks. Should be a pretty even roast. Next, 9:30. Nah, we're gonna go, 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Historically, 380 is good. Right after that is our crack. It's gonna be our first crack. Always about 386. You guys are gonna argue, because a true dark roast is to second crack. We don't take this fully to second crack. I know, you guys, I'm gonna get dogged on bad for this one. We drop it right before second crack. The flavor profile, I just liked it better. Woohoo, first crack. So right now, right on the money. 10:05. Beautiful. Drop our gas, bump up the air. I don't know if you can hear that. Little popcorn machine in there. Coming in a little steep again. Bump up my air a little more. Kill gas. Check it. Ooh. Ooh. That one's pretty good. 11:45. We'll call it. I forgot to turn on the cooler. My bad. Always forget that thing. You know, that was wow, can't talk. That was a successful roast. So now, going to open the bottom vent. Kills the gas. Just gonna do 2 roasts for today. This will not be my final roast in this building probably. I mean, fingers crossed. That means we're selling more. So thank you guys for that. But anyway, let's let this cool. Smells amazing. Colombian's over there cooled off. Should be cool enough I can bag it because I got a couple K-cups to make. That doesn't take long. So I got this fancy new filler instead of weighing it out. I'm not ashamed to admit, but with our K-cups, we used to literally have a little espresso scale, tar out the K-cup, and fill it with a tablespoon. That sucked. That took forever. I hated K-cups for a while. I thought about just getting rid of those. And then I was like, wait, they make little fillers, and that sucker is amazing. It cut my time probably 75% down. So we just boop, 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 and then send it. And the bags don't take long. That's pretty easy. Weigh it out, fill it, seal it. A couple ground. Well, that's the same process, just grind it. Right now our grind is just a standard right in the middle, just a typical brewer. If anyone ever wants to get a special grind, if you're doing like cold brew and you want it just coarse as hell, you want gravel, we can do that. If you want fine for espresso and you don't have an espresso grinder, I mean, we can get it pretty fine. I just don't like grinding people's espresso, so I feel like that robs them of being able to dial it in. If you do espresso, please get you a grinder. Even if it's not the best, preferably a burr grinder. That way you can really dial in your espresso and get a good cup of coffee. That way you're like, this guy's stuff is shit. Well, I'll work with you as best I can. Every machine's different. But that's not an issue. I mean, if you don't want a grinder and you get some and you're like, hey, that didn't work, I got bad channeling or some shit, I will adjust the grind. I mean, I'll work with you guys. You're supporting me, I'll support you. Like, let's just have some good coffee. That's all we need. Unscripted coffee roasting, all the bullshit in the middle. Eventually when we're in the shop, I'd like to do like some roasting classes. That would be really cool. Something Rosal really's never seen. Some cuppings. Cuppings are gonna be a mandatory, especially when we get a new roast. Somehow set up like a cupping night. I don't know how we're gonna do it. Maybe sell a ticket or something. So you get like the ticket will be like your cupping. We'll get you some information on it. We'll give you a free bag. It's not gonna be outrageous. It's not gonna be like $100. It's just enough to cover the coffee. We're not trying to gouge people. Cupping classes will be really cool eventually. We'll work something out there. Roasting classes, that's gonna be a little bit further down the line. And just mainly, I don't know, I mean, as you can see, my speaking is shit. Unless you guys want a roasting class that has cuss words, odd techniques, a good atmosphere, we'll get you that one. Coffee shop's gonna be great. I mean, then yeah, sure, we'll do some roasting classes sooner. Probably not everyone's cup of tea. I am their cup of coffee. That was the cheesiest shit I've ever said. All right, I'll stop here in a minute. This is cooling off. It's another ramble. Get used to them. I hope you guys enjoy them though. Comments, concerns, questions, let us know. Website, don't forget the website. If you're not local, check out the website. We do ship flat, $10 at the time of this video. I don't ever plan on changing that unless shipping just goes outrageous in 10 years. We'll deal with it then. But anyway, K-cups, whole bean ground, and then soon in the shop. Same old shit, thing but espresso. I'm trying to work out the espresso deal. Funds are just tight on that. That is not for sympathy. That is for we'll figure it the fuck out. Just buy a cold brew. It's summertime. Cold brew is the best. I don't know what to do with my hands if you notice. Just a lot of praying over here. A lot of fucking weird shit. Coffee's cooling off. Roaster's cooling off. You know, we won't end it yet. I'll get you a little video of me cleaning it. Best purchase ever. Little Milwaukee vacuum. So back here is the chaff cyclone. I know you can't see it, but it is here. It's where all the chaff comes off the coffee. What is chaff? Well, chaff is when you have raw coffee beans, there's like a little papery pulp shit on it. Basically when it gets hot, it just kind of flies away. It's a lighter brown. It's almost like a, if you see it, you would know what it is. No, new, wow. Verbiage is it. See, I can't talk. I'm just illiterate. This little guy up here is the ash catcher. Front of that drum, some stuff does fall there. When I'm roasting sometimes, it falls through my little peephole and it'll actually catch on fire and you can see little embers floating around. If you are wondering, yes, that was hot. That was very hot. That was stupid. Roaster is still 311 degrees, and I'm over here grabbing a all metal ash catcher. I have no fingerprints. No wonder my fingers don't unlock my phone now. Fan gets built up. The hopper actually gets built up, especially with our decaf because it has a really waxy film on it. My sight glass, it gets built up. You notice I tap it here and there. The chaff gets stuck on it for some reason. I don't know how to fix that. So I just give her a nice little scrubbing. Under this comes up. Chaff again. Chaff is just the killer here, man. Chaff is very flammable, by the way. Also, vent pipe. A lot of buildup in there. Thank you guys for watching. More with the hand shit here, my bad. Like, comment, subscribe. Dislike, that's fine too, whatever. I mean, I'm cool with it. Facebook, Instagram, now YouTube, website. Let us know what you think. Eventually, you will see us in store. That is exciting.